Hey everybody, just going to do a little update today, just kind of going to talk about the next steps after you get accepted to the Disney College program. So there are a few different things you have to do afterwards. First you'll get your email saying, congratulations, you've been accepted. And then after that you'll have to click on a link that's provided in the email. And the link will take you to a candidate portal, which will have a big PDF file saying what your role is, what your hourly pay is, some other information about the program, just like the Disney look, basic housing info, all kinds of stuff, just a lot of basic things. And at the bottom of the page, there's going to be something that says, like, do you accept your offer? So you click yes or no. And if you click yes, then you get an email saying, please pay your fees. So the program is not free. It's you have to pay $300 at Disney World, and it's $860 at Disneyland. Yes, that is $860. So it's expensive, but the housing fees part of it is a housing fee. So at Disney World, $200 of it is housing fees for the first couple of weeks, because you do have to pay for housing in the program. It's not free. You do get housing provided, but you have to pay for it each week out of your check. So it's about $100 each week out of your paycheck that's automatically deducted. So I've heard that you kind of just don't miss the money after a while. You just don't even notice it. So I guess that's better than paying a rent check every month. So anyways, back to the fees. So $200 of the Disney World fee goes towards housing. That's your first couple of weeks, since you don't get paid enough during those first couple of weeks to actually pay for housing. So they make you just pay it up front. And then $100 is kind of like those miscellaneous fees at school that you get. So it'll cover all kinds of things, like, I guess, housing events, probably things like, what's it called? Mickey's Retreat. So Mickey's Retreat is kind of a cast member recreation area. Probably some of that goes to funding it. There's all kinds of things it goes towards, so it's just kind of like those miscellaneous fees at school. But after you submit your fees, then you'll get an email from Disney saying, please select your arrival date. And your arrival date can be basically on certain Mondays that they'll select. For the most part, it's on Mondays. If there's like a holiday, it might be on a Tuesday. But they'll mostly be on Mondays, and you'll get to pick from a select amount of them. And you'll basically just have to pick one. You can change it once. So let's say you just decide to pick a day without having a roommate in mind first. Then you can just pick the day, and let's say you find a roommate, but they're on a different day and you're willing to move. Then you can just move the date, which is kind of cool. But you could also go the route of waiting within your 7-day period. You get 7 days from the time you get accepted to the time that you need to finish all of these steps, by the way. So I waited a few days and found a roommate, and we decided that we would go on a certain day. And that's basically, when you have a roommate, you have to move in on the same day. You can't have one move in the week before or something. You have to move in on the same day. So I decided to wait for a little bit and find a roommate first before I picked my arrival date. But yeah, so that's one way to do it. Another way would be to go random. You can do that. So just pick a day and then have them select a roommate for you. Or you could also just pick the day and then find a roommate afterwards. So there's Facebook groups for the different arrival dates. So let's say you're going on August 18th. You can go in there and be like, hey, I'm arriving on August 18th. Who wants to be my roommate? So that's another way to do it. To each his own. And so after you pick your arrival date, you'll get a little email with, it says welcome at the top, and then it'll have Mickey welcome. And it just says your program dates, and it gives you a link to the onboarding website, which is kind of a website where it's a little more detailed than the actual DCP site. It's just got more stuff because it's for the people that have been accepted, and it just allows you to find more information about things. There's housing tours, or 360 tours, I guess. And then there's also a game called Mission Timekeeper that you kind of have to play. And it's about Disney history, so I'm pretty good at Disney history because I took a class about it last semester, so it's pretty easy. And I'm assuming it'd be easy anyways. It's not very difficult. But anyways, so after you get that email, you'll get another email from HR that looks all serious and stuff, but it's actually just asking for, it says asking for additional information, but it's actually just asking for your birthday. That's it. It sounds serious, but that's it. And then after that, you're done. Your dashboard will say post offer stage, and that's it. And then within a few weeks, you'll eventually get this postcard that says congratulations. It's pretty cool. There's not really anything on the back. Yeah, it says to take your next steps, go onto your dashboard, but there hopefully shouldn't be any steps left by this time because you only have 7 days, and this took about 3 weeks. So that's kind of a weird thing on the postcard. But it's kind of cool. People take selfies with it all the time and post it to the Facebook group, which I highly recommend joining. So, because there's like thousands. I mean, I joined when there were 700 people, and there are actually over 3,000 people right now in the group. So there's a lot of people in there that are in the exact same boat you are. You can get your questions answered. You can make friends, meet future roommates, stuff like that. It's really cool. I highly recommend joining it. If there isn't one yet for your program that you're applying to, then create one. You can be the person that makes it. But you'd have to be the admin, which could be difficult when there's drama and stuff, which does happen in a group of 3,000 people. I'm just going to be real here, but it's really helpful to join something like that. I definitely recommend it. Just kind of get as much information before you apply as you can, because it's not for everybody, and it's a great opportunity, but like I said, it's not for everybody, so getting all that information beforehand is a great thing to do. And I recommend that for pretty much everything in life. Get as much information about something as possible before you do it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. I'm about to go on spring break tomorrow, so I will maybe try and make one when I go home, or make a video when I go home. I don't really have any ideas right now, so if you guys have any ideas, please let me know, or ask me any questions or anything. I'll try and make a video about something. I'll think of something. We'll see. So, yeah, send me any questions, ideas, requests, whatever, and I will be seeing you soon. Have a good one.